So something going wrong? Huh.
No.
Network? Let me see.
I am showing that we are live.
On my end.
Yeah. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Twitch. Welcome. In the chat, welcome. Ooh. I did that really badly. I was just trying to get the music to like fade down, but I don't think I succeeded in that. So one more thing.
Well, you just keep doing what you're doing. I got to be fully transparent. I am supporting your show blind today because this computer is deciding it has no connection to the internet, so I cannot see it.
But aren't you speaking to me on the internet?
I'm speaking to you via the internet on a different device. That device seems fine. The device that I use to track our show, the sound levels, all of that, it's telling me there's no internet. And I'm like, yes, there is. I know there's an internet. I'm using it.
Yeah.
So you just keep doing what you're doing. We don't want to let Claudia's technical difficulties disturb the show.
You're on the, what is it, the information superhighway?
I'm on the information side of the road with a broken tire.
Oy, you need AAA? Well, AAA?
Yeah.
Internet AAA? Is that a thing?
Internet AAA.
Yeah. Okay, well, welcome to Gaming4Justice. I'm Maya Mama. We are live on Twitch and on YouTube. Twitch.com/Maya Mama and YouTube.com/Claudia Alec calling up justice. So today we are going to be continuing our work on Can You Survive a Racism? Hopefully finish it up and show you how to upload it to a site for free. For distribution, so that you all, I have a guest with me. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. This is your friendly producer joining you to chat in the voice. And I was saying, I'm not sure. My name's Claudia. My pronouns are they. I'm not sure if we're going to get this game finished, only because I'm so excited to keep working on it, and I have so many ideas. So if we don't get it finished, is that okay?
I mean, yeah, we could work on this forever, I suppose.
I'll try and calm down.
No, I don't want to tamp down your enthusiasm in any way. Continue being enthused. Okay, but first off, I gotta make sure everybody will be able to see all of that. So let's get rid of that, and then let's...
You want to know what breaks my heart as a straight male in America?
No, I do not.
I just played a funny TikTok.
So this is what I'm seeing currently right now, and I should not take up too much more of our time telling you about my technological woes. So I was able to load twitch.tv/Maya Mama. Yes, twitch.tv/MAIAMAMA. And I am seeing a calling up Gaming4Justice console. It says, I don't want to tamp down your enthusiasm in captions. And there's a very attractive young man with a cap on a TikTok, doing a TikTok. What was it about? I'm sad I missed it.
Oh no, he said, you know what makes me really sad as a white as a straight white man. And then I believe it's Bob the drag queen says, "No, no, I certainly do not." And then the song, "I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck." And then yeah.
Believe that.
And then
That's
he
about
and then he dances out the doorway. It's really delightful. Um
who did TikTok? Where did you get it? Where'd you find it from?
where did I find it? I found it on TikTok.com.
TICTOKK.com. Got it. Perfect.
It's I believe it is Bob the drag queen.
Bob the drag queen. I feel like I know someone named the Magnificent Bob who was actually a cisgender woman but performed as a drag queen. I'm guessing this is somebody different.
Yes. It is. I think yes. Yeah, it's Bob the drag queen. But yeah, it was a really long time ago that I found that one, but it was just it just makes me laugh. Bob the drag queen on TikTok. It's delightful. Okay, let's figure out this game so you can see what's can you see the Twine software that you can get for free on Twine. Oh wow. Twine.com. I'll put the links in the chat. Let's see what we got though. So, can you survive a racism? Should we take a look at the game? Like do just a quick playthrough of the game?
Yeah, that'd be wonderful. I would love to be reminded of what the gaming experience is.
Okay, let's do that then.
First experience.
Yeah. Um okay. So, can you survive a racism? Welcome to Can You Survive a Racism? During this interactive social justice experience, you will be presented with a few scenarios to see if you can get through the day. These scenarios will be both research and anecdotal in nature. And then there's a little icon that I made, and it says some situations may be very unsettling. Begin. Ooh. You wake up and first thing you see. Okay, let's try to fix that. You wake up and the first thing you see is your phone. Do you check social media or eat breakfast and get ready for the day? So, this takes us to a dead end where I found that really lovely art. Witnessing racial trauma is really, really hard. You are further reminded that we still have a long way to go. You decide to just go back to bed. That's okay. You can try again tomorrow. And then game over. And so that'll take us back to the beginning. So.
Oh, and I love the clip art that you got from Affect the Verb.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
It was really, they had some really nice stuff. I think that there is more in this as well. So let's eat breakfast and get ready for the day. So there's one from the take the bus and from the walk. A great breakfast is an excellent way to start the day. After getting ready to leave the house, do you take the bus, drive your car, walk, or transporter? Transporter?
Porter, that sounds good.
Transporter. Where do you think you are? The USS Enterprise? And then there's a gif of Picard yelling, "It is wrong! It is wrong! No!" And then you can click stop it, and that'll just take you back to the choice of how are we getting to work? How are you getting to work? In this pretend land of trying to survive the racism.
I can't help Maya because I can't really see anything.
Oh, you can't. Well, no. I'm
Yeah,
asking you. Do you want to take the bus, drive a car, or
Oh,
walk?
I think I would like to try taking the bus first.
Okay. I'm like, no, you can make a choice. I'm reading it to you.
I'm slow. I'm a little slow. It's okay.
No, you're okay. You're just the right speed. You find a great seat and settle down to listen to Parable of the Sower when a man sitting on the bus starts screaming the N-word at you over and over. Here are your choices. No one says anything or a passenger intervenes. Which one would you like to happen?
Passenger intervenes.
Okay. Oh. A couple sitting behind you stand up and start yelling at the racist. He does
Uh,
not like this. The couple begin to get aggressive, and you see this is no longer about you and the harm done to you, only the performance of allyship. They start to get violent and you cannot move from your seat. The police are called and now you cannot go to work. Now you have to convince the cops that you didn't start this. Game over. Sorry. You got a game over. Would you like to maybe drive in your car or walk? Are you okay?
Walking, I guess. Jeez, getting off the bus. Let's walk.
I mean, yeah. Okay. Walking to work is a great way to get those steps in. As you are moving down the sidewalk, you see a woman with a small child walking towards you. Once she spots you, she grabs her kid and quickly crosses the street. And there's only one option. It just says, I'm in a suit. I guess respectability politics don't work. Oh well, time to make $1. And then we're at work. We haven't actually done anything about work. We do.
Maya,
yes.
Maya, I low key want to give your walking a failure option. I know it makes your game more complicated, but there is an option, and the option is to walk up to the lady with the kid and say, "Why did you do that? Why did you?
You're
Why
gonna
did
get
you?"
killed or
I know,
arrested.
well, again, this is me saying. I like that you've given me the option to just go to work, just to be like, just suck it up and go to work. But I feel like surviving a racism, like that you have to make a choice. And it's like, oh, what's the survival choice? Sometimes the survival choice is to choose to not engage. But like that is a choice. That's a move. To walk up to that lady and say, why are you acting weird with me?
So that was walking.
Yeah.
Let's add
And I'm assuming that after it goes bad and you either end up in jail or you go back to bed.
Right. Let's
or
see.
maybe you could end up going to work feeling horrible, right? Like having a really dissatisfying conversation and feeling bad.
Well, do we want the police involved? Do we want an extreme reaction or?
Well, I guess let's game it out. Like, what would happen? Like, okay, you be the white lady. You be the white lady with the kid. I'm gonna be the person. So,
my child. His name is Engelbert.
I would like to play the role of Karen. Actually, would you mind trying to be the person being like, "Why did you do that?"
I want to have but the child's name is Engelbert. Okay.
Okay, the child's name is Engelbert. Yes,
and he's an angel. All right.
He's an innocent angel.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can
Engelbert, put that down. Oh.
Can I ask you why you crossed the street?
Why are you approaching me like that so aggressively? Engelbert will be okay. Can I help you? We don't have any money. We don't have money for homeless people.
No, ma'am, I'm in a suit.
Oh, right. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, I slowly pull out my phone. Ma'am, can I ask you again why you crossed the street when I was walking towards you?
All right, so I think that
No, that's
Karen.
just no. Then she cries and hysterical. I
Yes,
have
yeah, yeah.
seen
I was
this.
gonna say, I think Karen has two options at that point. Option one is to actually go. I crossed the street because I was concerned for my safety, but like it has to be accompanied by tears. Like immediate crying has to
I
happen.
was
Like,
scared because I was so scared.
oh my god, and I'm feeling scared right now. Like I crossed the street because I was feeling like I was in danger, and then you chased me. You chased me. Um,
So this
the,
is proof. This right here is proof you are victimizing me. I guess
yeah.
yeah. Maybe I've just known a lot of Karens.
Maya Mama, wait, wait,
Yeah.
wait, wait. Me. So I just had that really amazing positive experience on TikTok where I complained about a racism in real life, and then somebody did a racism in the comments, and then I made another TikTok video commenting about the racism in the comments, and then the person who did the racism in the comments did a TikTok video themselves that said, you know what, I did mansplaining, and that was wrong. And and like apologized. They actually apologized. It was awesome.
That's beautiful. That's accountability. And
Yeah.
you see how easy it is and how no one
What
was ever mad. No one was
and
ever mad.
so what if this Karen isn't a Karen? What if she's magical? What if this isn't a failure experience? Oh my gosh, Maya. Okay, so what if I think that everyone would choose to not engage because it just sounds like it's going to end horribly. But
Mhm.
what if you go up to the lady and you say, "Hi, I'm sorry to bother you, ma'am. I'm just wondering why you crossed the street all of a sudden when you saw me." And what if she said, "Oh, I did it because I'm a jerk. It was automatic, and I've had some issues with, like, maybe she has like some past trauma experience, and she uses that as an excuse. She's like, I had this past trauma experience, but that wasn't fair to you, and I apologize. You have a nice day. I know that wasn't you. Could that happen? Is that real?
No.
But it happened to me though. Somebody
It
was
happened to you on the internet.
that
Where
can happen in real life though. People are cool in
no.
real life. What?
No, people are I think a little bit even more defensive.
He's with Engelbert. What if Engelbert? What if Engelbert's
No.
a teacher and Engelbert has been coming home from school every day, being like,
Mm-mm.
Mom, I learned about being a human being and da. And so like Engelbert is woke. The Engelbert is fully woke, and so Karen doesn't want to look like a jerk in front of her son. Karen's like, I'm sorry, sir. It's all good. You're fine. We did that. Engelbert, doing a racism is wrong, Engelbert. We learned a lesson. Thank
No.
you, you black man in a suit. You have a nice day. You have a
Mm-mm.
really nice day. In fact, you know what? I suddenly feel guilty about all the years of oppression you've experienced. Let me take out my checkbook and write you a check for reparations. Thank you. And then he'd be like, Karen, it's nice to meet you, Karen. You have a nice day, little Engelbert. Come on. No?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Hey. But but why not? Why can't that be in the game? Maybe you could make it. Okay, Maya. All right, Maya. Maya. All right. Here's the
Mm-hmm.
thing. You make this an option. So
Oh,
what?
I got it.
Okay, do it. You do it.
It's gonna be a dream. And we're gonna whip back to the bed.
That's what I was going to say, and I was going to say after the end, you kick back to the beginning because you woke up because it was a dream.
Because are you joking? No. 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 It's gonna go right back to you wake up first thing and you see your phone. That's exactly where it's going.
I'm excited. I'm excited about what we've just made happen.
Mm, it's called. That's called.
Also, Maya, I'm so bummed out. Can you listen to me while you're making and designing the game? Can I say it?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
so I'm really bummed out because you showed me your video game and it had that image from the affect to the verb pool, that was suggested to you at the Justice Producers Collaborative, and I'm like, oh wait a second, affect the verb, and I remembered the woman who literally made that entire project happen. She and I served on an advisory committee for a project like 3 or 4 years ago, and she just emailed me, but she didn't just email me. She emailed me a couple of weeks ago because she's doing this amazing project that's community care awards for multiply marginalized folk in Oregon and Washington. And so they've got this, they've got a pool of money and they want people to nominate people who are doing care work on a community level. And I gotta say, I know a number of people in the state of Oregon and in the state of Washington that are doing community care work on a community on doing care work on a community. Like I would even argue, oh man, I'm a jerk. I wouldn't have even thought to. That's me. I'm just revealing something. I wouldn't have thought to suggest you, but I should. But you would have been
No.
somebody I would suggest. I would argue, Maya, that Gaming for Justice is community care work. This is a care work space.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Oh.
just saying. I'm just saying. I just keep it real. I just keep it real. Anyway, found out that the nominations were open up until Monday, the 13th. And so I missed my chance to nominate people. Um, I get annoyed. My plate's very full. I don't like it when I miss things like this, though, because I like to be able to. I mean, they're going to honor people. All the people will be honored. I'm going to let her know, though, that next time I want to do it. I would love to suggest some people to get honored.
Mhm. Okay. I'm going to. Okay, good. That worked. Okay. So now the dream is going to be that the woman is taken aback at your. Help me think of a word. The way, like, she's really like, wow, you're so. You just came out and said it, but she thinks of it in
Oh,
an admiring way.
yes, yes. I don't want to say articulate because actually that's not an articulate thing, but like you're so.
Well, like, thank you for, like, her gumption. Thanks for just. She was. At first, she was taken aback at the abruptness, but that's not the right way.
I'm trying
Just.
to find like the white way of saying it. You know how there's like yeah, I'm trying to find like the wave, the white American vernacular. I'm trying to
How
find the
about at the way you felt confident enough to speak to her? She apologizes and takes responsibility. I spelled that wrong. Responsibility. Responsibility for her actions. She then explains to her child, Engelbert,
ridiculous name that you came up for that son.
mm-hmm.
I'd name
She
him
then
Connor.
explains to her child,
I'd name him Connor.
Potter?
Connor.
Oh, Connor?
Yeah, doesn't that just to me that sounds like Karen's son's name? That
Connor.
Karen's name is Connor.
She then explains to her child, Connor, that racism is bad. Any racism. Connor.
Connor says we learned all that about that with our CRT trainings, with our militarized
Hold
mandated
on.
CRT training in grade school. I'm in the third grade.
Connor
With our CRT.
decides to dedicate his life to teaching
You gotta make it so
CRT
ridiculous.
to kindergartners. It doesn't go well
No,
because
stop.
it's
Stop. What are you doing?
college level studies, comma, but his heart is in the
Of a
right.
positive step. And it also said yes to your very realistic. That just wouldn't happen in real life. That's not how that would happen.
That sounds like a ridiculous dream, but I love it now. Um, okay, let's check to see if I have to reload this. Okay, that was walking. Okay, no, we do have to reload. So I'm gonna try
Okay.
this. Okay. Now let's play it. And I'll read
Okay.
it to you and we'll see if it worked. I mean,
Okay.
honestly, I'm actually probably pretty good with not finishing the game yet. But I might, if not on this episode, but maybe then another one, I'll just show what the website looks like.
Yeah.
And just so that people can know, like, this is because it's a it's a choice branching tree, and we could go on all dang day. I mean, we won't, but we could go on. Okay, let's
I do want to say, I
see.
do want to
I need
support you
everybody
bringing
to
your game.
see.
I'm going to support you bringing your game to completion because while you're right, we could do this exercise again. So we could finish this game and then make a new game where somebody like this. Maybe this is Can You Survive a Racism Part One? They have so many versions of the video games. Like, what's a video game where they have like nine versions? The Prince of Persia's. Don't they have several
No, no,
versions?
stop
No,
that. Why do
no.
you why do
Um,
you insist on sounding like a 90-year-old woman when you are clearly only 80?
okay, we're walking. I see that we're walking.
Okay, so walking is a great way to get those steps in. As you are moving down the sidewalk, you see a woman with a small child walking towards you. Once she spots you, she grabs the kid and quickly crosses the street. I'm in a suit. I guess respectability
I want to. I want to.
politics.
I want to make a suggestion.
I should
This is an
fix
edit
that.
suggestion.
Uh-huh.
Edit suggestion is for the first option. I'm in a suit. I guess respectively politics don't work. Oh well, time to make a dollar. I think you need to add the language. Let's keep it moving. Let's not engage. Let's keep it moving. Oh well, time to make a dollar. Just to really indicate with clarity that the choice is I'm not going to engage. I'm going to keep walking to work. I think that right now it doesn't. The choice isn't as clear. And then the second
Yes.
one is perfect.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. Okay, now we're gonna try it again. Um, okay, starting all over. How's that look?
Oh,
Okay.
I was going to let you go through the rest of this gameplay
Oh
and
no,
then
this is easy. We can get to it pretty quickly because it's not very long. See,
fast.
it's like three
There's also
choices in.
peace between street and win.
Oh, I did that again. I was gonna fix it.
This is why we do this. This is why we do this as a group with your audience. Yeah, the audience catches the typos.
Boom.
Awesome. Yeah. Walk.
And
Walk
let's
it. Walk it.
I walk it out. I work it out.
Okay.
I work it out.
You cross the street and ask the woman why she crossed the street when she saw you.
Ah, that's good. I'm in a suit. I guess respectability. Why can't I say respectability? Well, no, I
Good.
just did. I said it. But I can't say it with other words.
Can you say that?
Respectability politics don't work. Let's not engage. Oh well, time to make a dollar. Or you cross the street and ask the woman why she crossed the street when she saw you. Let's do that.
Cross the street. Engage.
Yeah. The
Right.
woman is taken aback at the way you felt confident enough to speak to her. She apologizes and takes responsibility for her action. She then explains to her child, Connor, that racism is bad. Any racism. Connor decides to dedicate his life to teaching CRT to kindergartners. It doesn't go well because it's college level studies, but his heart is in the right place. Off to work now. Oh, you wake up and first thing you see is your phone. That worked really well. That was
That was
really
indeed.
good. That was
That
really
was
good.
awesome.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
that's. I really like that there was another choice too. So drive your car. Drive your car. That had three choices of what to listen to. So I don't remember That's why I guess we're replaying.
Yeah, I don't remember either. Let's do it.
Time to listen to something. Do you? Okay.
Oh,
We should fix that because that doesn't make sense. So, what are we listening to? So, do you pop? Oh, do you pop Yo Is This Racist on? Listen to NPR or listen to music?
right.
So, let's start.
I would like to
Oh,
listen to
yes.
first. Let me try listening to NPR. That sounds
Okay.
nice. It's news. NPR. Find out what's
All right.
education.
You're
This
listening
is
to the news. You learned that that the CPR trained officer who responded first to the scene of Ahmaud Arbery's shooting testified he didn't render first aid because he didn't have adequate medical training. You are
oh,
enraged, more enraged. You have a panic attack. And then it says you decide that you need to do self-care and self-rest. You have sick time, and even if you didn't, you're allowed to not feel well. And then we have sometimes you just have to call in black. And then you go to
ah,
bed.
I like.
Witnessing racial trauma is really, really hard. Yeah. And then back to bed. I like it.
Hey, I feel like that's how you survive a racism. That
Sometimes that is how you survive racism. Let's just go. I'm okay. All right.
what?
Pop, Yo Is This Racist on or listen to music?
Um, let's pop in. Yo, is this racist? I feel like that's fine too. That's going to be a great
Mm.
outcome. I'm not worried.
Yeah, Tawny Newsome and Andrew T always make you feel not as alone. Like, fuck those racists. And then we had not finished that yet because we haven't
Oh,
actually gotten to work. I think the choice I wrote that in because that was a note that we wanted to not forget. So
I,
shall we listen to music?
yeah.
Let's see. Oh yeah. You
I remember.
want to be blasting Biggie's Juicy, but you also have to be fully aware of your surroundings. You love this song. And if you don't know, now you
Now,
know.
medium volume it is. I
Medium
love.
volume it is, and then we're at work. Because that's how we were trying to figure out how you got home. And I was going to, and if you just, and you have to end up getting a ride. Um, um, like I guess we could put in like your normal means of transportation to home are not available because of some reasons. Because of reasons. Maybe that'll
Huh?
be the reasons. Well, I'm
Huh?
trying to figure out because I wanted something to happen with riding in the car with a white person.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. Um.
I had to. I have. I mean, I think it's a funny story. But when I was in, I went to California for my birthday, and I wanted to smoke a cigarette after. I believe we had left the Griffith Observatory, my roommate and I, and we live in Washington in the Pacific Northwest, and I don't know, things are just like a little bit more casual here and stuff, and I wouldn't be as worried or scared about having a cigarette on a sidewalk. But in that area, it's a very nice area, and I got out of the car and I looked around at these houses, and then I I took two puffs off the cigarette, put it out, and I was like, "That's enough of that." And my roommate was like, "Why?" And I said, "This is a really nice neighborhood. I don't want somebody to call the cops on me because I'm standing on a sidewalk."
It's the thing people do. People call the cops on black people and poor people for like being there.
Yeah, and
They're
I was like, "Oh,
like,
this place looks too nice." Yeah, I was like, "This place is too nice. I can't
yeah.
stand around here. It's fine." And then he's like, "Oh, should I find?" I'm like, "Oh, no, no, no. It's fine. There's no place in this area. Let's just go back to where we were staying, which was like half an hour away. It was fine. Little over half an hour because everything is that. Everything takes a little over half an hour to get to. Unless you're going at 5 o'clock. I don't understand you Californians. I was just talking to you. No, not
California.
you. Not you. You. No, I'm just kidding. The random Californian. Um, Tuesdays this fall. So those are fun, and now we need to get to, I guess, to work. We got to figure out what is going on at work.
Well, Maya, I was going to say this. So I feel like you have enough options at the top of the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you wanted to carpool to work, then that would give you the option of having somebody be in a car.
Ooh, I got it. Let's go to driving to work.
Got it.
Okay. Driving to work. Get you there in. How do you spell plenty? Plenty
ELE.
of time! Exclamation point. Although. Today is the scheduled maintenance. How do you spell maintenance?
Maintain ints. MANTAIN
Huh.
ENT. Did I get it right?
Yeah. Looks right.
Huh.
I mean, if it isn't, whatever. Calm
I
down.
actually don't know how to spell things. What I do is I pronounce it out loud real slow, and then I write down what I heard.
Like Wednesday?
Wend. So that is WEND. Winds. Winds. WENDS. Wednesday. DAY.
Wednesday?
I spelled it right.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. WEN day. Wednesday. WENSDAY. Wednesday. That's how you do it.
That is how you do it. For your car. It will not. Let's see if we can spell things right. It will not be available to drive home. There. Driving to work will get you there in plenty of time. Today is the scheduled maintenance for your car. It will not be available to drive home. To drive home after work. Yeah, that'll work. Today is the scheduled maintenance for your car. It will not be available to drive home after work. Time to listen to something. There. And that explains. Then everyone will have to get a ride home with their white coworker.
Okay.
And to explain that, I'm just gonna write it's too cold and wet outside to take the bus or walk. You get a ride home with a white coworker that you are friendly with or friends with. I'm going to say friends.
Friendly. Really? I was going to say actually, let's take a moment. So I'm going to argue that oftentimes black people are friendly with white people. White people automatically go, that's my black friend. But black people are like, oh, that's a white person who I don't
Yeah.
hate. I'm friendly with you. Like, I'm not going to invite you to the cookout, but like, you're all right. I'll chat with you at work, but we're not friends. I'm not
I
inviting you to the barbecue.
you mean, oh, right, at work. Right. I
I'm
was like,
friendly with people. I'm friendly with people, but like, you are
I
you
have a
friends?
few actual friends that if I was having a gathering, a social gathering, which um but if I was having a social gathering where people would come to my house, I'm sorry, it's just horrible. I don't think I could talk about it. Anyway, there are a couple of people I would invite, but not everybody. So I'll just say friendly. You're right.
You're right.
You right, you
You're
right.
right. You're right.
Okay, you get a ride home with a white coworker that you are friendly with. And now, options. Oh, actually, hold on. Um, I'm gonna say well, we have to write about work. Do we want to put anything about how work was? Do we want to just? Do we want to actually say work was fine? Work was fine. Many microaggressions were logged.
Uh,
No.
well, let's think about it. So, like, what's the purpose of this game is to allow people to go through the day surviving the racism,
Mhm.
right? And there's different kinds of jobs. There's different kinds of work. Like there's customer service work. There's like administrative labor. There's like manual labor. But and I'm trying to think of like as a black person, is there any job you can do where you won't? So like part of me goes, is part
If
of
you
the
worked from
choice.
home where you didn't have to talk to people ever.
Yes, yes to that, but actually, no, no, Maya, because I work from home and I encounter white microaggressions
Oh,
daily.
no, no. I said, and then you don't have to. If you worked from home and didn't have to talk to anyone.
Nope, nope. Turns out there are microaggressions literally designed into databases, designed
Uh,
patients work. So even
uh,
I, having designed a life that is incredibly liberatory and full of just awesome blackness and I'm generally in spaces that are all about anti-racism, and yet even in my daily day I'm going to encounter some stuff. So this is my question.
mhm.
Can you make an option to choose what kind of job you'd want to do?
No. I
No.
mean, we could, but that would make this game, I'd
But
say,
Maya,
it would make my options completely unmanageable.
this was going to be my answer to that. So you pick the job, I'm a cleaning person, I'm a
Hmm.
business person, I'm a dut dut dut, and they all lead to one choice that is a microaggression. So they all lead to one
Well,
choice.
then why choose?
Exactly, exactly. That's my point. So like if you're a cleaning person, it all leads to the same place. So it's like you picked being a cleaning person. You received a microaggression from a white person doing your day-to-day labor. You avoided it so that you could keep doing your day-to-day labor because you had to keep your job. You kept
We
it
could just
moving.
put that into work, I
That's
think.
what I that
Without the choice, without the choices. Yeah,
but
I think it's
but
cumbersome.
really?
Yeah.
It's cumbersome game design?
Yeah. It's not necessary because it's all if it's all going to end up in the same place, then why not just go to that place?
But that the point is the game to play. You want to play the game.
We are playing the game though. Is the thing. And by playing the part of playing the game is also it's a story.
Oh, this is my perspective. I'm playing the game of being a black person in the United States, and part of that playing the game is surviving a racism. And there's no game move I can do that'll actually let me avoid a racism.
Right. That's the lesson.
I
That's actually the lesson.
don't, I don't,
Life
I
is
don't,
pain, Highness.
I don't want to make the game cumbersome. My suggestion was when you go to work, what kind of job do you have? Is it a blue collar job, a white collar job, or do you do an independent job where you work for yourself? Then it goes to the option you just named. They all go to the same option. In your day-to-day work, you encountered 4 microaggressions that you had to subsume and not do anything about because you're trying to make your money.
Well, let me see. This is what I was thinking. No. No, I'm just kidding. That's not it. No,
I
no,
was
no.
gonna say it's your game. You're fully allowed to be like, that's a cute idea, but I've just told you 3 times. I think it makes the gameplay cumbersome, and I know you've got an intellectual thing that you'd like to do. Ooh, I love this. All right, from your audience, it's a reflection of real life, but your audience agrees from a game design point of view, it isn't as easy, especially with what you've already set up. See, look at you getting affirmed as a designer.
Oh, golly. I'm blushing. So this is what I think I'm going to say. Because your work, no, I'm going to say in your work, you encounter encounter many microaggressions, a few microaggressions, at least 3 microaggressions. I don't really have a lot of microaggressions at work, but that's because I don't work with a lot of white people.
Actually think that probably you have a way of navigating your day in your works where you're passing by some microaggressions that you just pass by and you don't even absorb them.
Oh yeah, no, there's that too. Also, sometimes when people say things, I let it wash off of me, like they didn't say anything, and I'm still very smiley. It's like because sometimes it makes people, when they want to say something mean to you, it hurts their feelings when you ignore them.
Well, I actually had some people get super angry at me because I think I learned this technique from being in Montana, where just for like psychic survival, you have to like drown out the white noise. Oh, the white noise. And that was not on purpose. But like racist white people yelling things from across the street, you don't pay attention to that
Oh yeah,
because
and then your
paying attention
friend, and then
is
your friend is like,
engaging.
"Did you hear what
Oh,
they
oh,
said?"
what,
And
what,
you're like, "No, what
yeah.
did they say?"
But like that's engaging, right? And like I've learned for survival, you not only don't engage with that, but at a certain point, you train your brain to not even hear that fucking noise,
Uh-huh.
right? Same thing in New York. If you're in New York and you have, weird men yelling sexist things to you, you don't engage. And in fact, at a certain point, you don't even really hear it. You stop, or at least I know that when I was in New York, there was a certain level of street harassment that I didn't absorb. I didn't pay attention to it. But turns out when you're in a small town and somebody's doing what are racisms, right? They're doing them at you and you're not paying attention to them. They are just absorbing that you don't communicate to them or give them respect. So I actually got called out by people where I was like, chances are if I wasn't paying attention, you were saying some bullshit. It's a thing. Your audience had a good suggestion for your game. May I
Hmm.
share it with you?
Yes.
They said that my clever idea about choose a profession might be you could add that. You would just need to. Well, it says it was added from the start. I don't know what that means actually.
Oh, that would mean I would have to go all the way to the beginning of the
I I
game.
I don't think that solves the problem though, because I was saying you arrive at work.
Mm-hmm.
Choice one, two, or three for work, but they all arrive at the same place.
Well, yeah. I mean, we kind of
Just getting
have that. I kind of have that already, don't I? With one thing. I mean, everyone goes to the same work here. It's just work, but there's a bunch of different choices. But everyone goes to work,
Oh, that's true. That's real true actually.
except for this dream. That's a great dream.
I'm really proud of that step in the game you designed. It's hilarious. Okay, so
Did
they're at work.
Satterfield's H see this one?
I'm not.
I see that he arrived late, but I would it was really funny.
It was funny. I'm going to encourage you to find your landing place since we're almost to 4 o'clock,
Oh,
and
we
next week
are.
we can share. Next week we can share the full game and how to upload it and all of that.
We'll do that. And yeah, I'm very excited. So we're gonna expand on the work. I like that we added and fluffed up some stuff. I enjoyed the additional walking thing. That's really funny. That's just really funny. And I'm a big fan of some real good choice comedy. Um, so I guess did we win? Did we get a justice? Oh, do I know how to stop doing this entire thing? There's many questions and more that will be answered next time on Gaming for Justice. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Gosh, I'm gonna get it right one of these days. I really think I will. Thank you for joining us. Today we made our game using software called Twine 2.0. For more information, visit their website, twinery.org. Gaming for Justice is a Calling of Justice production. Special thanks to producer and guest Claudia Alec. Thanks to graphic designers Lucy Millslow and Maya Millslow. For more information on Calling of Justice, visit their website, callingofjustice.com. All of our links will be in the chat. So check out our Instagrams at MayaMama79, at MayaSplaining, at Calling of Justice Now, at Claudia Alec, and at We Church Genocide TV. Come back next week on Wednesday at 3 p.m. on twitch.tv or our YouTube page.